Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Yoda Soda Creations, the podcast. Today's French University, and it was
interesting.
Interesting, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. As everyone already knows, Rarity was good.
Rarity was in this episode. I barely noticed her.
Yeah, she was there.
I mean, this new Planety character seemed interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see where it goes.
I have to do more with her.
Love the outfit.
Yeah.
I have to admit, it was a bit fun to see her get a different person, get another persona.
Does it count? They can't make. Everyone's like. Never mind. Oh my God, I'm not gonna pursue that. What I was. Never mind. Where should her ears stick out of the helmet? Right there, you think? Yeah, right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think this episode was kind of fun because it could have been really good because it had Star Swirled again, and we were like, where the heck? I was thinking like, where the heck did he go? Like, I was confused, to be honest, where, like, what happened, you know what I mean? Like, so he's just wandering around now?
Yeah, from the leaks that we do have, we do know that they'll be kind of showing off more of the pillars this season. So, we'll get to see more of them.
That's good. I think. I don't know, I think they need more development, to be honest, for me.
Yeah.
They could be good, but...
Is it me or did Star Swirl feel like he got a bit of a step backwards this time around?
Well, to be fair, he was going off the lesson he was taught last time.
Very true, very true. He seems more like simple-minded than you'd think. You know what I mean? Like he kind of reset. You know what I mean?
And maybe it was still, I don't know. Maybe Trey had or shared some of her stash with them.
Yeah, maybe that is.
He should know by now to. He should know by now to spot deception. Remember Stygian?
Yeah. But yeah, Tree Hugger, that was a nice cameo. I'm kind of surprised that you remember her name.
What? Oh shoot.
And of course, it was a bit of a continuation on the follow. A bit of a follow-up on the season premiere.
Yeah.
With Chancellor, why does he still have a job? Showing up again.
Whoa.
That's just weird.
Well, I'm thankful that at least they shortened his screen time this time around, as opposed to the premiere where he's basically, as opposed to the premiere where it's 50-50-ish.
Yeah.
He didn't get much, to be honest. He didn't say much. I kind of forgot what he sounded like, even. You know what I mean?
That's why I hate him. He is so not good.
Yeah, just his tone of voice makes you want to punch him.
That's kind of the point. He's basically a guy version of Umbridge from Harry Potter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lamarge obviously has better roles than that. But then again, we're just calling this early. Who knows? There might be something they're planning.
Oh, I'm sure they're planning something. Hopefully that something will be good.
We'll have to wait and see and wait. I think,
legit development. Please.
That's not scary. Okay. Back to work. I'm done.
I was imagining you drawing on like a pair of googly eyes.
I know those jokes. One of my favorites is when they stuck them on Tempest.
Where do mustaches go? Do they go down here, or do they go up here?
The first one.
This one. Snazzy looking.
That's actually a pretty good bow.
That's a good bow. That came out. Yeah, what happened? He gets the bow too. His bow's smaller though. You get a small bow too. Everyone gets a bow.
And hey, if you give him as they can be cosplaying as the 11th Doctor. Except her.
You get it tied.
Oh, that almost reminds me. Remember how the comics originally said that Charlie's mother was the author during her books, and then it was suddenly revealed that it was actually a thing? During it actually exists?
Yeah. It's like we can compromise and say that she's the editor.
There you go. Reference to the episode, guys.
Yeah, that's good.
Fix your pick. I'm
I'm
gonna leave Twilight's mustache and bow, though. That's too good. Yeah.
Postcards are canon. That's an interesting thing.
I think I'll do. I don't know. This episode. It's kind of a weird episode because it brings back so many elements that we haven't seen in a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, what do the fans like? Oh, they're like these stuff. Let's put them all in one episode. I mean, like, we got Flim Flam again. We haven't seen them in ages.
And of course, whenever they show up, a song is soon to follow.
This is a pretty good one. I like Twilight's part. That was the best part. Where she's in the little clipboard, little blackboard, I mean.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Which, of course, was a decent callback to Amending Fences.
Yeah.
They seem to be doing a lot of callbacks this season.
I know. What is happening? What the heck? What the heck? I think I'm okay with callbacks for sure. I think they might be laying them on a bit too heavy with this episode. They maybe could have made up, like, who's that leader of the school board again?
Chancellor Nace?
Yeah, Chancellor Nace. He kind of was in there for a very short amount of time. There was a lot of characters in this episode. It jumps all around.
Kind of. I mean, to be fair, Chancellor Nace doesn't really have that big of a part of the episode.
No, he's just kind of rubbing it in.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's a pretty important thing, obviously, but don't get me wrong, a little rubbing it in doesn't go wrong. We kind of got it was a pretty decent Twilight episode, I think, though. Twilight,
Yeah.
I liked how she had the right idea the whole time.
Well, yeah, by this point, it's like, it's Flim and Flam, you know they're up to something.
They should just arrest them. Just get over with. I'm sure you can bag them from something.
Blackmail, plagiarism.
Yeah. You know, all those. Defraud, no. You know.
Yeah.
Many things. Tax evasion. Maybe not tax evasion.
I'm sure they could pin it on them somehow.
You could probably fish something up. Trying to figure out how to like make it so she's like holding a pistol, like a shooter right here. Best shooter.
I think I'm trying to think of other things to say about it, but well, to be fair, it is your kind of standard Flim and Flam plot.
Yeah, I think that might be what it is. It's just kind of like
It's different, but still, you've kind of seen it already.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit different because it's like like the main characters aren't fooled at all. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, like the ones with Applejack. It's usually with Applejack, right? So,
yeah.
You know, usually Applejack gives him a chance or something. I like how Twilight literally never gave him a chance. You know what I mean? Like, she's just like, no, never, you know.
Hey, don't forget, she approved of second chances. They already burned through theirs.
That's true. I could draw a really detailed gun, but I kind of just want to make it, like, cartoony, because we're going cartoony.
Right. How cartoony are we getting? Normal cartoony, 90s cartoony? Because if it's 90s cartoony, then you're legally obligated to have it shoot lasers instead of bullets.
Yeah, like this, like... And just boom, and like a line comes up.
Anyone else remember that? How like back then, like they had like all the guns shot lasers.
They had to. What else could they shoot?
Yeah.
There wasn't anything else a gun shoots.
Of course.
How do you make a hoof? Grab a gun. Like this.
Very carefully.
It's got to have a huge trigger hole.
Yeah, somehow I don't think guns were made with ponies in mind. It's like...
What the heck? They're not thinking ahead.
I mean, unicorns could do it, because magic.
Yeah, basically. And they could use a wing, probably, and little feathers. We've seen now Rainbow Dash has become incredibly adept at grabbing things with her wing.
Yeah.
Basically down to counting and even pointing at things and bending them. I don't know how you bend a feather, to be honest, but they got it down to a science.
Mm-hmm.
So to draw a flurry heart, you go like this, and then that's her body. That's literally the most out of proportion thing you can draw.
Huh.
Think about that. Her head is like, you can fit like, this is her body. You can fit like 3 bodies in Flurry Heart. His head. I think I did kind of like the framing aspect. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, it's like, and they did kind of have a bit of a point in that for a pony he's further away, getting to Ponyville may not be that easy of an option.
Yeah, that. So are we implying that they might start like abroad studies or something?
I don't know, it's like...
It's kind of weird because they have dragons and stuff, and those are like supposed to be the furthest away, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, if you, I guess, but they're like the extreme cases where they're like, they were kind of like shipped out there.
Right.
They're like, go out there, quick. You need to learn stuff. Do a thing.
But yeah, like, they had a legitimate point, and, you know, if it wasn't Flim and Flam, they could have actually done a legitimate thing here. But being Flim and Flam, they Flim and Flammed.
Oh, they flim and flammed it. Ah, shoot. Yeah, you were this close. You missed it by this much. Oh, shoot. I forgot. They're unicorns. Just put a hole through their helmet. Yes! I'm gonna do that. Just like this. It's just the tip of the horn. The problem is the mount for the scope is there. I'll just move it down a bit. We got a lot of I just remember we got like the pony that the Cutie Mark Crusaders helped out. I forgot her name already for some
Cozy Glow?
Yeah.
Totally not suspicious.
Not suspicious, no.
Not at all.
Is that gonna come up? Is that going to come up? Is there actually something there?
I haven't actually really read that much into spoilers. I try to avoid those. But it's like, even they're kind of laying it on a bit thick here.
She's chrysalis.
No, I mean, I figure she's probably related to Naysay somehow.
Oh, you spoiled it for me now. Thanks, brah.
Hey, I don't know actually any of that. Actually, I'm just guessing.
Lies. No. Where would the horn come out? Right here, do you think? Right there?
Approximately.
Yeah, perfect. And it's gonna just have like a rip through the Kevlar. Perfect. They didn't bother, to put like a unicorn hole for the helmet in the helmet, but the first time you wear the helmet, you just gotta slam it on you really hard.
Yep.
Doesn't seem like a good way to make adjustments. How hard is a unicorn horn? You know what I mean? Like how actually hard is it to break one?
That's a good question. Wait, we do have one point of info in our favor. Didn't Tempest Shadows get swiped off by Ursa Major or Minor?
Supposedly. We didn't see it, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. We only saw, like, the,
Animatic.
Yeah.
Animatic version. So, I guess they can do it.
Yeah. A sufficient amount of force can, break a horn.
Not even magical, just hit it really hard.
Just blunt force.
Well, that's something to watch out for.
Don't mess with bears.
Yeah, bears, especially glowing bears. Glowing bears especially are bad. Bad news.
Yeah.
Don't do it. This has been a public service announcement. Don't mess with bears. She's right-handed.
Huh?
What should Flurry Heart be doing? Oh, sorry. I'm not doing so hot. I stayed up like 27 hours yesterday.
That's not good.
And then I slept for about 4, and then I woke back up. And then I've been up all day.
Huh. Yeah, I slept for about 6, then was awake for a bit, watched the episode, then went back to sleep for a couple hours. Yeah, I've been averaging about waking up around 11 every day. It's been that kind of week.
I think this one might be one of those drawings that I might not be able to finish because there's just a lot of stuff on it happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
We'll get the general concept down, but it won't be pretty, guys, folks at home. But I'm not very good at drawing standing ponies, but I don't know how else to do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just have a really long neck. Whoop. Nope. It'd be like, nope. You got that meme, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. We can be friends. No. I freaking what am I doing? I kind of almost want to rewatch this episode again to get it down farther. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that happened. It moved really fast. The pacing was really fast. It was, as you put it, I do agree with you that it was basically a basic Flim Flam episode, just with a couple twists, and probably better reasoning than usual. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But nothing that really stood out that much.
It kind of felt like they wanted it to stand out and by things to stand out, right? So how they did it was they would just like, here's a character you know, here's a character you know, here's a character you know, right? And then that's how they're making you think it was important or big, right?
Right.
When in actuality, it's just kind of a normal episode, but with big characters in it.
Yeah.
I mean, the premise could be pretty good. Like a rival school, capitalism starts happening. She's got a monopoly on the whole friendship school avenue right now. And apparently this is like a huge deal to this nation. So, and it's important to the commerce again with other countries. So having one source, one avenue is kind of dangerous, you know.
Right, and like in that sense, like the whole rival school thing, good idea. But like to really get the most out of that, it kind of feels like having Flim and Flam involved kind of hurts it.
Yeah, you need actual competition usually.
It's like minute they're involved, you know it's a scam. There's no big reveal or anything. It's just.
It's kind of weird because it is an episode where it's like you know what needs to happen, and you know it's probably gonna happen because it's Twilight.
Yeah.
And worst case, you can just appeal to the authorities a bit higher. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just like, fine. Like, worst case, they'll just be like, shoot, we'll have to leave. We'll just go to Celestia. It's like, freaking, we have a direct link to her. A lot of stories with Twilight, right? Either need to be really far away, right?
Right.
Like in the Dragonlands, where Celestia can't help, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or something so like monumental that Celestia either can't help or you know what I mean.
Right.
Or say wouldn't matter too much.
Right. And honestly, having this with Flim and Flam, I think it would have been a better twist if they weren't running a scam.
Yeah, I actually kind of was holding out on that, you know what I mean? I kind of like, are they actually doing something well? Because we've kind of slowly switched to that. I mean, like, their biggest thing is yes, it's not, like, the best thing to be running, but they weren't, like, actively scamming people, you know what I mean? Yes, it's like a casino, but, like, everyone knows it's a scam already, right?
Right.
They weren't trying to hide it. So, like, they're kind of improving.
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, they saw the opportunity for a scam and just went for it. Low blows.
That's... But yeah, it's like the whole Flim and Flam scam thing is just kind of overdone at this point.
Yeah. We've got it a lot in the comics. We've got a lot of episodes about it. Either they need to be reformed or something, or they need a new danger. You know what I mean?
Right. Or like some sort of twist on the usual formula. Like I said, them actually, and actually I do like that one point where they noted that the Las Vegas resort was a legitimate business.
Yeah, it's technically, yeah.
So they can run a legitimate business.
And it's been going for like a long time, you know.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So we know they can do it, but
they just like the cash, my dude.
Oh, we can't very well have Twilight being wrong now, can we?
No, of course not. It's a hard thing because I don't want the waifu to be wrong, but if it makes for a good story, it has to happen. No. Maybe we just don't do it to Twilight as much. Because Twilight's semi-becoming a Celestia to Starlight, basically.
Yeah.
Because Celestia is just like, I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, and like, Twilight's going to do it.
Yeah. And I did like the point where where Verity reveals herself. They're like, who? Because let's face it, they've never really interacted with her before.
I haven't.
I have no idea who she is.
I didn't really catch that. I was kind of confused at that. I'm like, wait, do they not know her? Like, I guess they don't. Now that I think about it.
Do you think they were to whoever was, out at the farm for the competition that day?
They might have seen her, but yeah, they might not know her.
And actually, with their automated machine, I don't think they really pay much attention at all.
They don't pay attention to anything if it doesn't hurt them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like they kind of took a diss on like the idea of a capitalist market. I mean, like if there's competition, it makes you want to go for better. But
and
like
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, in the end, it's better to have competition, but they basically they're trying to say that you shouldn't, or it should just be one people.
And it was a decent commentary on the education system.
Yeah, on how.
A lot of supposed big-name schools are really just in it for the money and don't actually care about the students.
Of course not. they kind of, well, they kind of accidentally touched the real reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of a commentary on how free things aren't free ever.
Right.
Because like, obviously, you're gonna have to get money from somewhere. Or like, in a way, it's like if they were actually running this school in real life, they would have to get their money from somewhere. It's not free. You would be charging them a lot of money for their books because that's literally the only place you're getting this stuff from.
Right. But also commentary on just how expensive books are these days.
Books are stupid though. Just download a PDF.
Yeah.
I think schools may move totally computer eventually, unless
We can only hope.
Well, unless you're a trade or something like welding or.
True.
But even things like welding might become automated more and more. Welding will probably stay in art for a while though.
Yeah.
Kind of want to just draw other stuff.
Hey, it's like, as long as Renaissance fairs are a thing, I'm sure welding will be just fine.
Yeah. I think.
Along with lots of other art things that involve metal.
Yeah. Wireframes for like cars, like roll cages. No. I don't know why I thought of that. Shipping, no. I'm gonna make a sick airplane in the background. Why does everyone make airplanes like this? It's the dumbest airplane I've ever seen. Oh, I can't. So it's got some commentary. Wait, can you see that?
See what?
This blue thing right here?
Blue thing.
No, okay, good. Never mind. It's got some good elements. Yeah, the commentaries on other real life aspects are nice. I kind of hope they switch formats eventually with Flim Flam. And this is like the last episode of this type of format because this episode is a little self-aware in that Twilight is basically saying, like they've done it so many other times. You need to,
Yeah, and it was kind of interesting how stars.
References, all of them, yeah.
And how they had stars throw her lesson she taught to him back at her.
Yeah, that's good. It seems like so he's learned magically, but apparently he's just like a hermit or something, so he doesn't know anything about making any acquaintance.
Of course he's a hermit. Do you think he still has a house these days?
Nah, fam. Well, what did he teach the two sisters? A little bit. He mainly did magic, right? Not.
Probably.
In the books, it kind of made it, or in the comics, it kind of makes it sound like he taught them, just life lessons as well as magic. But if he doesn't if he doesn't trust Twilight, like, what is Twilight like? You saw her. It's kind of weird that he wouldn't trust Twilight. You know what I mean? Like if my friend comes to me, right, and he's like, oh, that teacher sucked, right? Like, he actually is terrible, right? I'll believe him. I'll say, oh, okay, I'll try to avoid that class, right? Or like, this just disregards her, like, totally. He's just like, oh, no.
Of course, he could have just assumed that she kind of fell for the same trap that he did. And like, assuming the worst of someone when, second chances and all that.
Okay, so but they've gotten like 23 chances,
Yeah.
and we've seen them in an alternate dimension, utterly destroying the world. So
Yeah.
Kind
of forgot about that bit.
Yeah. So they have it in them to destroy everything. They will do it if it's for money.
Yet another commentary on capitalism.
It works fine if everything stays free, but right now it's The thing about capitalism is that it encourages other people to spend money as well. And if you start making too many restrictions, people start not spending money because they're scared that if they spend it, they'll lose it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you keep it open, people will be like, oh yeah, I'll risk some money on that because it might come back to me eventually. But or they think they might get something out of it. But if it's like scary to invest in stuff, no one will do it.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of sad that like the only real things about the episode of note is really the callbacks and like the commentary, but nothing of really the episode itself.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, the settings were nice. We got Las Pegasus again. We got references to old stuff. We got a lot of references to old stuff. It's all characters, as I keep saying. The design, as I was watching it, I glanced over a couple times. I like the background characters. The background characters are getting more and more detailed.
Yeah, this time around, none of them really like stood out to me. I don't know why. I don't know.
I just liked some of their hair. Some of them. It was designed well, I guess. That's what I meant. All right, that's what I saw. Maybe it didn't come across to you yet. Didn't quite catch it same way. I don't know. I guess I know the pain of drawing good-looking hair, so I notice it.
I mean, I did notice that one, like, from the last episode, I think.
Are they calling back to their own stuff already?
Oh, no, I meant that one pointing with the hair last episode.
Oh, okay, yeah. Last screen.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird episode. There's a lot of content, but not many. You can't really talk about much of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like it was a lot of content, but shallow. I guess is what I would say.
Yeah, I was gonna say large but unfilling.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's like the most recent Star Wars. It's like look, we got the Millennium Falcon, yay! And it goes around and shoots stuff, and then you don't see anything happen with it. You know what I mean? It's just there. It's like, look, it's a lightsaber, yay! Right?
Like all flash, no substance.
Sorry, what?
All flash, no substance.
Yeah. I think they missed that you can have a lightsaber and base the whole movie on the lightsaber. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even have to reference anything else, and you can make that lightsaber be amazing, right?
Right.
It's like, if you had Starsword the Bearded, right? You could just have Starsword the Bearded by himself the whole episode, and it'd be interesting, right? But no,
just give us an episode of his trip.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been more interesting if that whole intro scene was the whole episode.
Yeah.
Like if we had Starsword the Bearded, that's a star, and
make it an anthology episode with writing the note cards to Twilight.
That would be cool. I don't see what they're so scared about doing that for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't really feature the main characters, but
I mean, you could have them show up every once in a while, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like Applejack could be going to Appaloosa for some reason, and like Rarity could be in Manhattan or something, and then
right.
he could go to Cloudsdale and Rainbow Dash would be there, and you know Fluttershy could be in Seattle or something and at a convention, you know what I mean?
Right.
You could easily put all the main characters in just, you know, at random places.
Right.
Because they've been shown to like certain cities, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe they'll do that eventually. We're running out of episodes, sadly.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because we've seen so many episodes that it's kind of to get something. I kind of lost my train of thought there.
They could. I think what's the problem is they have a lot of new characters they just added to try to make content, right? And in doing so, we have a bunch of thin characters that don't mean much to many people, you know what I mean?
Right.
So even though you put them in, right? Yes, they're there, right? And that's good, but no one knows anything about them. It's not like we should be invested in them.
Right. That and I don't know, this season seems mildly recycle-ish.
Mildly what, sorry?
Recycle-ish. Like, some of the episodes feel like they've been recycled from older episodes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, the one with competing for Teacher of the Month, and this one, I'm sure I can think of another one.
I get your point, though, yeah. They're all kind of feeling a bit...
Like we've been here before.
Yeah. They kind of... I don't know. I don't want to say they peaked. Because you can always keep doing stuff, I think. I think they need to... Like right now, I am feeling total... I'm totally at a loss for what to draw, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't feel like drawing this for some reason. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I could force myself to do this, right?
But you're just not really feeling it.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not going well either. I don't like this already.
To be fair, like at least to me, like I don't know, something about the proportions and stances just seems a bit off to me.
Yeah. I think that might be it. I think my brain's still a little messed up from staying up for 30 hours.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
And I also have eaten like cinnamon rolls and like orange chicken exclusively, so I am not nutritionally balanced. Yeah, so everything's everywhere, man. Everything's just confused. I don't know what to do, bro. I was gonna draw a battleship. I like battleships. There's a boat.
Okay.
There's the top of it. There's the gun. No. I watched. You know what made me think of that? I watched Dunkirk. So, again. There's no ponies in Dunkirk, sadly. If Dunkirk had ponies in it, it'd be like a 10 out of 10.
Right. But yeah, I don't want to say that this season feels like they're kind of running out of fumes, but, well...
I don't know. It's weird
because... Just look at the mid-season finale. It's like... Lots of hype, and ultimately nothing happened.
Yeah, I could see that. It's kind of weird because, like, things... I don't want to say you've run out of ideas because, like, Star Wars is super old. It's way older than, you know, like, the same thing has been running for ages, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's not, like, been rebooted like My Little Pony has been. But I still think you could do so much stuff with that. You know what I mean?
With the right writer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like usually the mid-season finales are like one of the highlights of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at past examples. The Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep. Was Amending Fences one of the mid-season finales or something?
I think so. Yeah.
That was a memorable one. Actually,
keep going. Sorry.
Let me look it up.
I need to just rewatch a bunch of episodes. I haven't done that in ages. I feel like I'm down on what I know. That's better. Like for some reason, I couldn't think why this shit looked stupid.
Oh, The Perfect Pair. That was a mid-season finale.
Oh shoot. And that's what I mean. Like Perfect Pair was not that long ago, and it was amazing, right?
Or at least it should have been a mid-season finale. Huh. Apparently, the break was between episode 11 and 12, so not asking for trouble was the break-off point there, apparently. Huh.
You just get an extra episode. That's what happened.
But if they were on normal scheduling, Perfect Pair would have been the mid-seasoner.
It's always their fault. What are they doing?
Right. That's, Stranger Than Fan Fiction. Wait, there wasn't a really big... Huh. Usually associate like episode 13 with a bit of a break, but the more I look at the actual schedule, Spice Up Your Life was the break episode.
Maybe there just wasn't enough funny faces in this episode.
Oh, right, Amending Fence is supposed to be before The Prince's Dream of Magic Sheep. Oops. Same season.
Yeah. I wouldn't remember that, to be honest.
I mean, I didn't, so... But you get the idea, like, most mid-season episodes seem to be like, huh. Season 4 was Simple Ways right after Pinkie Pride. Maybe I'm thinking a bit too much into it, really.
I don't know, yeah.
I guess there's like some episodes you just kind of associate with being like the mid-season high point.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
Point is, the mean six was kind of lame.
It was lame for what you thought it was. It was a decent episode, but it just didn't meet the expectations, I think, is what happened. You know what I mean? It wasn't a bad episode. I mean, like, I didn't hate it, right? It just yeah.
It didn't really do anything.
No, nothing was accomplished. I think that's the problem. I think with Flim Flam episodes and things like that, you feel like nothing happened, and technically nothing did. You know what I mean?
Right. Or at least either nothing happened, or you basically know what's going to happen. So there's
then
no...
when you're right, it's stupid, yeah. If they subverted your expectations and like it was like, oh, they actually did do something correct, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then it'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. There's a boat.
Nice boat.
A good boat. Very good boat, yes. An okay boat, I'd say.
Better boat than what I could manage.
I'm not trying very hard. I don't know what's happened today. Today's just a weird day.
Yeah.
I think it's a schedule. It's a messed up schedule. It's all the pony's fault.
I hate that I've been kind of so negative towards the episodes this season.
Yeah, I feel like I've been that way too. I don't know.
I mean, there are a few ones that I liked.
Yeah, which ones would you say were pretty good?
And let me pull up the episode list again.
Read them out to me. Yeah, I have trouble. After a while I remember them, but yeah.
I enjoyed Fake It Till You Make It. The Fluttershy one.
That was okay. Yeah. I think that was good.
The Parent Map.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
It's Surf Ender Turf was kind of fun.
It had its high points.
Yeah. Oh right, that's what that one was. I was trying to remember what non-compete clause was, and like, oh right, that was the Applejack Rainbow Dash one.
Yeah.
That's how recycled it is. It's like it can't even stand out. It doesn't stand out or anything.
No, you forget. I don't know. I think the main problem with this season so far, all the negativity, is that there hasn't been a big changing episode. You know what I mean?
Well, aside from the whole school thing.
Yeah, I mean, the school thing happened at the start, but we haven't had much. I think it's worked too well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they made this school, right, out of nowhere, right? And it hasn't really had any growing pains. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
oh, and Hearthswarming Club. That was also, yeah.
The last one, yeah. So we've got a decent amount that are good. I mean, I think all of them are. I haven't had like an atrocious episode yet so far. What do you?
Well,
the Applejack one was eh. What would you say is the worst episode so far?
Well, and this is pending on what they do for the season finale. But for the moment, the main 6, because it ultimately accomplished nothing.
I see. I don't know. Yeah, I think they may do something with it, so I'll reserve my judgment.
And maybe it's because they hyped it up a bit too much, because that was like one of the animatics that they showed.
Yeah.
Or something. I was like, ooh, Chrysalis, this is going to be good. And then she doesn't even interact with anyone.
No, she gets spoiled by her own self.
Yeah.
You fool. You have foiled yourself. You have done that yourself!
So I really you'd say it was a victim of its own hype.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they need to...
Also a victim of not having anything happen.
I think it had... I think the good points about that, though, I think it had pretty good main 6 building a bit. You know what I mean? It had the classics. You know what I mean? But it did well. You know what I mean? The interaction, the back and forth between them, I kind of liked. I liked how Starlight was kind of now part of their troop, like more so. You know what I mean? Because so far she's just kind of been like Twilight's protege. You know what I mean?
And like I said, my final rating on that one is basically waiting on seeing what happens with the finale.
Yeah.
If what happens to be relevant, then okay, it might get bumped up a bit for leading into that. If not, unless something happens, it's probably going to be on the bottom of the season.
Oof. I could see that happening, yeah. I'm gonna draw something else new. Just moving on constantly.
And this will just be a random art stream.
Yeah, it's a random art stream. This came out like okay, but I don't really want to finish it because I don't feel like wasting another hour on it. What else should I draw? Should I draw?
I don't know. You know. Well, they were at going with your usual thing of what was it, Nyx and Flurry.
Alex has been suggesting all the things so far. Yeah.
Well, the episode did take place at a school today, so maybe something with that.
Okay, something along the lines of that.
Maybe walking to class with some books or something.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
Just tossing out ideas.
Yeah.
It's like, you're the artist, you can do whatever.
You can't tell me what to do. Kind of did a little summary of the season so far.
Huh?
We kind of did a little summary of the season, didn't we?
Kind of.
It's been a decent one, I think, so far. I think there's room for improvement easily, though.
Yeah, and we have had seasons where it starts off meh and then has a great, end run.
Yeah. That's kind of usually how they go anyways, in general, you know what I mean?
Right.
Usually because they have a lot of filler episodes. Well, they don't, not a lot, but I mean... We still haven't had, like, a really big dip in bad stuff, you know what I mean? Like, none of this has been unbearable, right? It's kind of been just us nitpicking it a bit, you know what I mean?
The worst it's been is boring.
Boring, yeah. Which is definitely tolerable.
Yeah.
It's not good to get a lot of it, but...
Yeah, there were some episodes that are just... I actually have to skip parts of.
Yeah, which one was that?
It's, where was it? Trying to find... Equestria Games.
Oh, yeah, that I have to skip parts of, yeah.
And, let's see now, what else? I think it was Newbie Dash.
Oh, yeah, that too can be a bit hard. I need a model, shoot. Let me go get my stuff from my modeling.
Okay.
I need a subject. Hang on. I'm dying. Okay, I got a subject.
Parental Glidance got a bit for me.
The what?
Parental Glidance.
Oh yeah, a little hard in some parts, or a little. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do cringe well.
I'm terrible at cringe as well. Yeah. Oh.
It's like, please, no, stop.
Yeah, just go away. Or just, like, cut away.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm the only one here that actually can take it.
Huh?
Sounds like I'm the only one here that can take cringe.
Oh, you like cringe?
I can, I can, I can stand it. At the same time, I kind of understand how some people feel.
We had just like talking about whatever since, well, yeah, this episode.
Yeah, this episode was decent, but not amazing. It was okay, I guess. Left some room to be desired, though. Stuff.
Feels like a bit of a step back in terms of the Floodline Brothers.
In terms of the what, brother? Sorry.
Feels like a bit of a step back in terms of the Floodline Brothers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a total return to form, sort of, for them. Like, they were doing, like, what I was telling, Sarcasm was, I thought they were kind of coming around, you know what I mean? Like, maybe they're having a change of heart.
Yeah, because because they were basically the tools last time.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they pull a 180.
They need like a, what we were saying is they need kind of like a reawakening or something, you know, of, it needs to be reworked or something, you know what I mean?
Have the twist be that it actually is a legit business.
Yeah, good point, yeah, like that. That's what I meant, sorry.
That means it's actually trust them enough to a point where
it's like if they were shut up after the ad, then you'd have to question: is it a scam or are they actually just running their legitimate business? We don't know anymore.
They've thrown us for a loop.
Exactly. Make the audience question themselves like, okay, do you actually believe they're in a legitimate business this time, or it's like.
In a way, it does make you question if they're running a legitimate business, because they're already running a business right now, and they're like, oh. So they're still in the scamming phase, but they're not scamming with that?
Right. They could do so much more with the whole Flim and Flam thing, but they just don't.
Yeah, they play it safe, or they just don't play at all.
They don't have the extra oomph.
But yeah, just like subverting expectations is like, it would be a nice change of pace every now and then.
They're playing it too safe, in other words.
Kind of.
Can you see what I'm drawing?
It's a plane.
A what?
A plane.
Yeah. But I've subverted your expectations. Ta-da! It's on the ground. I got you.
Bigger surprise, it's actually part of an amusement park ride. Ha!
Ah! it is? Have I done a good enough job? Probably not.
Huh?
Nate, you're kind of... Nate, I think you might have faked out.
Faded out?
There you go. Getting quiet again.
No, don't go!
Let's set this on my keyboard. Hopefully nothing happens. Okay. Good.
And again.
Speaking of sound, they're doing something a bit different with the microphone today. So I'm like, wondering how it's coming through on my end, or whatever.
Coming through better.
Okay, yeah, I put the microphone over by the window, so it's a bit further away.
Yeah, that might help.
What was that?
Because it seems like there isn't really much feedback from my end this time around.
Yeah. Helping a bit, I think, yeah.
Yeah, well, now that it's a good spot.
Nate, you're getting quiet again.
I don't know what it's doing. I haven't changed anything. You guess who is flying the plane?
Surprise! No one's flying the plane.
They bailed out.
Exactly.
No, I wasn't going to subvert your expectation there. I don't think you'd actually be able to see that other one on the other side. I'm pretty sure P-51s had steel, like aluminum props.
That was my guess.
Yeah. I thought I would just try to see if anyone caught that I called it a P-51.
I know nothing about planes.
How dare you? Planes are a beautiful creature.
They have some knowledge.
I am slightly knowledgeable. No.
I've never needed to know, so I never bothered looking it up.
But the P-51 sounds beautiful. I think it is. Oh, it's a. What is it? It's a 12-cylinder plane. So. You know, your car has like, you know, a puny 8 cylinders. I scoff in your direction. I fart in your general direction. That's a comment, that's a quote. What is it from? Quick, tell me now.
Monty Python.
Dang it.
I blow my nose at you.
He's like, I fart in your general direction.
Now go away or I will taunt you a second time.
I would not tell you anything. He's like, are you French? It's like, of course I'm French. Why else would I have this outrageous accent? Why else would I have this outrageous accent? He's like, we're on the quest for the Holy Grail. It's like, we already got one. I told them we already got one. I can quote this all day. It's one of my favorite movies. They almost didn't make it. They need to reference Monty Python and My Little Pony.
I'm sure there's probably been some sort of reference in the background somewhere. There has to have been.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Has there been, Alex? You are our resident expert, background pony character.
Yeah, it's possible there might have been. It's possible there might have been. It's possible there might have been one or two here and there, but probably not as direct.
I find it funny that they might not have that, but they've referenced like Game of Thrones. Out of all the things he could have referenced, he could have referenced Monty Python, the best movie ever made. Or some story about some dragons. Personally, I don't think there's much of a choice. But yeah, Alex, while you were gone, we talked a long time about it. Sorry, what were you going to say? You guys cut out a lot.
Huh?
Yeah, but Alex, while you were gone, we talked a lot about the ponies in the episode. Kind of did a little reference. We did like a little sum up of the whole season. What have you thought of the season so far, Alex? As a whole, that is. I know it's a big question.
It's interesting, I can say that much.
What do you mean by that?
Some of the new directions and some of the directions with the school and such. The fact that they managed to actually utilize the new locations from the film, as opposed to, well,
Totally retconning it?
yes.
That is true. I have to give them props for that. I didn't think of that originally.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that too. Despite mentioning Surf and Turf as one of the kind of good episodes this season so far.
Walked
Slipped
right.
slipped my mind that, oh right, that was a movie location.
How weird. How rude. No.
And there are also opportunities being raised that either 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 are either almost reach their full potential or didn't quite, or they just kind of brushed it under the rug.
They haven't really talked about Tempest much. They mentioned her once, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
They've done a lot with the locations. Like, we've had the whole episode based on the locations. But
Yeah, it would be kind of nice to see Tempest just walking in the background sometime. Like, you don't have to have her voice, just, show that she's still occasionally around.
not enslaved or something in the basement. No. She exists still.
Do the derpy kind of thing.
Sure. Because I don't know, like the whole derpy thing, it seems like, I don't know, I haven't really been noticing it as much lately. Like they kind of toned that down a bit.
No. Best phone, don't go.
So like the hidden fizzle pop or what fizzle pop berry twister was it?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that could be the new hidden derpy.
Would be a pretty good one. I mean, it seems like they get around as that as well. You know what I mean?
Like, doesn't have to be every episode, but like every now and then. And if it's gonna be like out of Ponyville location.
Yeah. I got you, fam. I got you. No. It just it helps. It's good world building as well.
Yeah.
Now for the piece de resistance. The person who has been flying this the whole time, or not flying this because they flew it into the ground.
Ooh, it was gummy, wasn't it?
I knew it. They're giving me good ideas. Oh shoot, that's the wrong layer.
I'm just enjoying being a bit silly today.
Yeah. I don't know if you, Alex, were here, but I told Sarcasm that I was up for like like 30 hours. So not off to a great start. I can give you this line drawing, by the way, if you want. I just never finished it because I kind of got writer's block, basically. But the art version of that.
Art block?
Yeah, art block. And yeah, just kind of, I was like, I just don't know.
Like I said before, like I said before I left, it's interesting that postcards are canon now.
Well, haven't they been? I thought they were already a thing, weren't they, technically?
Or at least I can't remember the last time I saw them.
I swear that they've been thought of at some point before.
At least in the comics, I think, right?
Oh.
Fair enough.
The pony, it's not.
Also, when was the last time in the show, at least, that we saw a pony planting a flag on top of a mountain?
Flying on top of a mountain? What do you mean by that?
Remember in the beginning when Starswell was writing his postcard?
Right. Don't know.
Here's the giveaway. Here's the giveaway. Hang on. There's that. And then there's this. That's the giveaway.
Scooter Dash.
Rainbow Crash.
Oh my.
She crashed real hard this time. It's like $1 million plane. Dang it! I was gonna put like a bubble above her or something. Only War Thunder players will know this. Russians buy it! Stupid Russians. Yeah.
Do you guys remember how much Twilight looked on the chalkboard in this episode?
Huh?
Do you guys remember how Twilight looked on the chalkboard in this episode?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
There's a bit of a callback in that.
Yeah, it was. I got that. Yeah. This whole
Yeah.
episode is back. She's an ace.
Yeah.
Back to when he did a similar thing to Moon Dancer.
Oh, it's definitely called back to Moon Dancer, yeah.
Yeah.
Russian bias! Stupid LA5s. He's got flares on right now.
It's also a good thing she didn't step back as much as it looked like she was about to.
Do what? Sorry.
It's also a good thing she didn't step back as much as it looked like she was about to. Because it almost looks like Radio's going to take control of this whole investigation.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. I thought that was going to happen too, actually. Now that you mention it. Except in real World War II, they didn't actually fight Russians. We didn't fight Russians. Let me just fix that for you real fast. We got many a drawing. We got a battleship, we got a plane, and we got spies. We got 3 drawings today. You got 3 for the price of 1. Slow claps.
So yeah, technically more productive than usual.
Technically. And look, they're all going to be colored. Now they all have color. Oh, you want, like, the colors to make sense? Oh, well. I didn't promise that. I just said they would be colored. I'll give you a bigger one. There's a bigger line for you. It's going to be a pink plane. It's going to have, like, the... I like pink airplanes. Yay! The one I was using for reference material has blue here. I don't think Rainbow Dash would go for a blue one, though, or a pink one. Actually, the one I have has D-Day stripes. Yeah, the black and white ones. So you can have, like, pink ones like that. They have them there, and they have them here. Red 5, coming around. What number would Rainbow Dash be? It'd probably be blue. It'd be blue something. She's mainly blue. So I have a model of a P-51 here that I was using as a reference.
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
It's a pretty good one. It's got, for some reason it has articulation, but the articulation is the landing flaps come down instead of the ailerons, which is kind of weird. Yeah, both vents open up though. There's two dorsal vents on the belly. They're like big exhausts, I think. I forgot what they are technically. But those both open and close. And we got vertical stabilizer rudder, but not tail rudder. So we got most of it. I think that's one of the only inanimate. So like, you know, people get goosebumps when they hear something they really like. Like I don't like cars starting up. I love the sound of engines starting up, though. Oh my gosh! Let me get you this. Oh. Like airplanes when they start up sound amazing. Like old piston-driven ones. Oof. Oof. I just don't know. I love that sound. That's amazing. Oh well. Gonna have a pink balloon. It'll make you feel better. Maybe one day we should do a stream where I like do like a game or something, like a video game.
Okay.
I could do like War Thunder, Minecraft, Overwatch, or I haven't played any of those recently, so I'll probably be bad at all of them, which would be even better. Don't even know what's happening. You want to see if it even works? I could try it. I could even start it right now. Here, let me Let me switch screens. Let's switch screens to this one. And then you can look at that. And then I'll launch this. So I'm gonna be playing extreme splits. Extreme splits because I'll have my mouse on one side of my screen and the keyboard on the other side. Here we go. Let's close that. Okay. Can you see my game right now?
Yep.
Okay. I think my password's blocked out. Hey, ha, hey, ho, hey, hey, ho. I don't actually have the plane that I was drawing, sadly. Yeah, that's what airplanes look like, guys. Gambling, look away, kids, look away. Yeah, that's not a glitch at all. Wow. Aw, sad. Oh, wait. I could have the... Okay, now... Okay, like, this is an early variant of it. Let's do tanks. I like tanks. I'm gonna play a dirt tank. Okay, let's go. Let's play a dirt tank. Oh, dang it. Realistic. We want to be. Look at how happy he is. Look at him. He's so happy. Let's go. He's ready for battle. Oh, that was fast. I got my lucky Twilight Sparkle mouse pad. Here we go. Oh shoot! I can't zoom in. I forgot I can't zoom in. Be right back. I'm gonna look at my mouse. Okay, I can scope in now. That's good. I was using a mouse that didn't have a scope in button, so I couldn't zoom in. Which is kind of stupid. Let's get in the game. Get me in the game. I want to play. Wait, shoot. I don't want PG. We got 20 rounds. We are ready. Ready for battle. Guys, you gotta help me. Just get back. Just scream, okay? Yeah, you get him, boy. Go, go. Why are we so slow? Too much snow. Oh shoot, that's a bad guy. Get the gun on target.
Enemy forces have captured that zone. Don't shoot me! I can't do anything! He's gonna get me! He's gonna get me! Spare me! Spare me, please! No! Meanie. Well, that was a fun game. I got $200, $300. That's not, this is a trash tank. What happened? You were such a good tank at one point. What happened? We're taking this out, the tried and true. This one's angry. This one's an angry tank. It'll be much better. Angry eyes. I don't know. What's the next episode for this season?
Oh, The End in Friend.
End and Friend. Do we know the synopsis on that, or are we gonna?
Basically, Rainbow Dash and Verity try to figure out what they even have in common and why they're even friends.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
I'm basically summarizing it.
What do you mean? They have so much in common. Like other friends. That might be a fun episode.
It was okay.
What do you? Oh, you already seen it?
Yeah.
I'm holding off on it. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. Do you think I should watch it or wait?
You can do whatever.
Stop pushing me. Jeez. I think, do we know what the next one after that one is?
Yeah, it could be Sax.
Wait, I've seen that one on accident.
Well, yeah, it got released early, but that's technically the next one in line.
That one was pretty good, from what I remember.
That was okay.
Yeah. Well, guys. And after that, we basically know almost all episodes, don't we, by now?
Basically.
Kind of takes the surprise out of it. But like, if we know of, oh shoot. Oh, he dead already. Cleaning him. Guy showed up for like 1 second and died.
Attention to the designated grid square.
It's our angry tank. It's doing better. And it's actually relevant because the first April Fools they did on this game was My Little Pony.
Huh.
I'm sorry, little M20. This is your end right here. Oh, shoot. Go away, M10. I'm gonna worry about this Sherman first. know what? Screw the M10. What is happening? What is happening? No, don't shoot me. You can't shoot me.
Yay!
Oh! What happened? Oh, it was a Sherman.
Repairing.
Of course. We got one of them though, guys. We damaged everyone but that guy. We have 100 rounds. We don't need 100 rounds.
Cover me.
We're a medic, guys, so don't shoot us. You can't shoot us, guys, because we're a medic. Yeah, so the first April Fool's event for this was, they're like, they like said like on their official website, they're like, okay guys, today we've added the next nation to this game. So it was a magnificent nation that dominated the whole world. It was called the Ponyland Air Force. They're like, we have added purple pony, yellow pony, green pony, blue pony. It was like, so basically all of like the characters, but like they couldn't really say their names legally. So there was just like yellow pony was Fluttershy, like yeah, they had like blue pony, purple pony, and they all had little baby like aircraft. They all had like helicopter helmets, and they all had jetpack. They all had wings, like they had wings, and then they had fixed wings, like airplane wings and inside wings. And the fixed wings had bombs, rockets, and miniguns on them. And they shot rainbows. That plane did not go up. Holy smoke. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him. Die, you foul beast.
Move back up.
I don't think I did anything. I think I just pissed him off. Die! Oh, I have a grin on this tank. See? I'm happy. I basically just put stickers all over my tanks. That's all I do. Is that another plane? Do you hear any bombs? We just gotta watch out for bombs, dude. I'm scared of bombs. They scare me. We basically killed everyone. No, wait, family friendly. We basically neutralized all of the bad people. Okay, that's a good way of putting it. We have said no to tyranny in a very mean way. Away, tyranny! Shoot it. I'm not an anti-aircraft, but there's airplanes everywhere. Get him! Get him! Look at my gun, it's trying so hard. You almost there, gun? Oh wait, that's as high as it'll go. More artillery now. What if we accidentally shoot down our friendly? There's a guy, I see him. put trees everywhere. Yeah, there we go. So last time I got $3,000 or $300, and now I got $5,000. A bit more money. Did I buy something? Yeah, transmission. KV2 pride of Russian army, yes. Armor is very strong. Yeah, but I don't know. We had a lot of good talking about the episode today. I think, even though it wasn't the best episode, we talked a lot about, you know.
Kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. For how much we had to go on, I think we went pretty long. You know what I mean?
True.
The main problem I had with it was, yeah, they never. The main one I stated a lot was they just never stuck with a main character. You know, they had Naysay, they had Star Swirl, they had Flim Flam. Like, you know, just choose a bad guy, or, you know, right? And
right.
like two bad guys and Star Swirl's like confused. It's just Star Swirl is just kind of there. They're like, yeah, we could probably fit it in. I don't know. It felt kind of weird having that many characters, big ones too. It's kind of like, it's a problem anime I think has a lot of times. You know, where anime, I don't really watch anime very much, but from what I've seen, it's like, you know, there's like a room full of incredibly powerful characters, and they're like trying to have like a normal banter. You know what I mean? It's like, they're like practically gods, but they're like acting stupid, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, why are they doing this? You know, it's like, there's no reason for them to be doing that. Like, they just devolved too much. Like, Star Swirl is supposed to be this big, he taught the princesses, you know what I mean? You shouldn't really have that many things to do left in his life, you know what I mean? He's supposed to be really old, right? I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I do like Nace. I think if they kept going with Naysay and just really that, there's some world development there with Naysay. I kind of like that.
Right.
Maybe you hate him more, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Do you think Chrysalis or Naysay will be the main bad guy in the finale?
It might be a bit of both. What I've seen with the previews and whatnot.
Who?
It might be a bit of both with the previews that I've seen.
A bit of both? That might be interesting. Like, maybe he gets in over his head or something, Naysay. Like, you know, he wanted to outdo Twilight or something, but he didn't think he would do it at that cost, you know what I mean? One of those where, like, somebody, you know, dealing with the devil sort of deal, you know what I mean? Like, he wanted to do in Twilight, and so he's like, yeah, I can do that. Princess is like, right, but I'll need your help. And then he helps her, and then it's like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that, you know? I could see something like that happening.
Yeah, it's together we'll do this, like, and she'll be like,
Backhand!
and he'll be like, Cursor, sudden but inevitable betrayal.
You've been fooled!
Exactly. Cursor is sudden but inevitable betrayal. Like, he's kind of just a dude that's stupid. He's not like, he just kind of wants to be right in the end, basically.
Yeah.
He's kind of a know-it-all that wants to be right. That's a classic bad guy, you know what I mean?
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Allied forces have captured the zone. I think, yeah, I don't know. It could be good. We could talk about, like, finales. What do you think? What do you think they could do with the mid-season finale that would make you like it? You know what I mean?
Well, maybe due to whatever the tree did, the elements failing. Like, maybe they got corrupted somehow.
Oh, so you think maybe that there was adverse effects?
That'd be interesting.
I could see that. Would that make you like it?
Well, we first up the mid-season finale a bit.
Yeah. I think. What about you, Abs? What would make you like the episode more?
The mid-season finale.
Yeah. Like what? Yeah.
Sarcasm basically has a point. There has to be something. It has to have led to something.
Has to lead. Okay. I think Chrysalis is a little unhinged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we got that feeling. It's so bright. Like you can't. She's kind of acting more and more erratic, which I would kind of like. That'd be kind of cool. If like, you know, they go with that whole unhinged aspect. Everyone's dead. Maybe they do. So obviously in this most recent mid-season finale sort of deal, it's kind of like she corrupted herself. She kind of needs to get over that if it's going to be any threat. You know what I mean? If she's going to be a threat again, she can't corrupt herself every time. Her plan needs to be better, I guess. I don't know. I could see a desperate attempt where, you know, maybe she's willing to, like, you know, suicide for army or something for the ends, you know what I mean? But she's shown to not have an army anymore, so I don't know what level she's at.
Yeah, and I mean, theoretically, the mid-season finale plan was a good idea. It was just not well executed.
Yeah, I think they should have interacted eventually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is slightly unsatisfying how they didn't. You're like, oh, okay. Like, I thought eventually they'd be like, Chrysalis, and then she'd fly away or something. At least that, you know what I mean?
That they would actually acknowledge that she was there, but nope.
It's literally like they just had a bad weekend.
There was potential, and then they just didn't quite push it all the way.
I don't know. Chrysalis is like one of the Tyrek and Chrysalis are like the only big baddies that aren't like technically bad anymore. Discord kind of does fluctuations of how bad he is. You know what I mean? Like we had a huge fluctuation with him and Starlight. You know what I mean? Like he was basically acting like an idiot, like and endangering people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He hasn't endangered people recently. That was kind of weird. He hasn't really put anyone at harm as of late. It was kind of weird that episode that I forgot what it's called.
A Matter of Principles?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a pretty decent episode, I think. Not amazing, but pretty good.
Okay, with some flaws.
Yeah. I mean, they're all going to have a bit of flaws, but the general idea was a good idea. I'm all the way on the enemy side. Oh, everyone's dead already. Okay.
And in that case, not so much flaws in the story department, but in how they handled the characters.
Yeah, Starlight was fine. Discord was kind of weird.
Discord and Cranky.
Yeah. I guess I've never held Cranky to much things, so, you know, I don't really care about Cranky. But yeah, I agree, you know what I mean? I didn't care about Cranky, how about that? But I'm sorry, I'm cranky about Cranky. He can be cranky. He's cranky in a different way in this episode. becomes Driving Simulator 2016 now. Gonna drive around. We were too good, guys. Oh, there's an airplane. I can shoot him down. No! Oh shoot, I'm gonna blow up. I didn't even notice that. And where's your wife, Cranky? Go for a swim.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
The water looks pretty good today, actually. A little pixelated, but... He's gonna push me in! Don't you dare, Puma. Don't you dare. I'm gonna push you in. Swing around the rosy, pocket full of rosy. He's faster than me! Run! Run! Come here, you maggot. No, you. How many writers have we had for this season so far? It feels like we've jumped around a lot, you know? Is it because of the writers?
Let me look. Okay, so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's a lot already.
11, 12, 13, 14.
14?
14 as of Yakety Sax.
Holy smokes. That might explain it. That's a lot of writers. Oh shoot, there's a huge spider. Okay, he's dead, guys. He was like 2 inches long. I killed him with my shoe. Oh well. He was making a run for it, guys. He almost made it. I don't know. Well, who is that? Who wrote our favorite episodes so far? Like.
Okay, Part Map was Dave Rapp. Let's see now. Hearts Roman Club was Brian Hohlfeld. Hohlfeld. Hohlfeld?
Probably that, yeah.
Sir Fender Turf was also Brian. Actually, let me check his wiki page. Nothing of note, really.
Taking this out.
Though apparently one of the writers of Friendship University produced Napoleon Dynamite.
What?
Yeah, Chris Wyatt. He produced his 2004 film, Napoleon Dynamite.
What a masterpiece. Now it's the best.
Apparently he was also responsible for the Times Era Changeling, Viva Las Pegasus, and PPOV.
Kind of a mixed bag so far for me.
Yeah.
Like ups and downs.
Yeah. Actually, those are the only two. There's one more with the wiki page. But yeah, 14 writers. Actually, it seems to drop. Brain is brain too quick, mouth not fast. Unless there's any different writers for past episode 22, it seems 14 is what we're maxing out at.
14, that's still a lot. That is a lot of episodes. Well, I mean, that's like a change of writer every like 2 episodes, basically. Or every, you know. So we can't...
Of course, for like the premiere, for like 4 different episodes, 2 of them being the premiere, there were 2 writers each. So that kind of increases the writer count just a little bit.
Tank. Oh! No! No! This is the end.
13.
Attention to the map.
14. 15. 16. Well, season 7 had 16.
Is that normal? That for like a cartoon? I mean, that sounds higher than usual.
Well, let's see now. Usually, the premieres and finales are typically written by the same people for the most part. Well, not season 7, but it's like Fairfax was for a moment. Season 6 was Josh Haber.
Oh shoot!
I began with Megan McCarthy and then ended with Josh Haber. Season 4 was Megan McCarthy. Season 3, we don't speak of season 3.
Oh.
But yeah.
We don't speak of season 3.
Season 3 was a complicated time in pony history.
A troubled time.
But yeah, that seems to be more or less normal.
That's calming, I guess. I think, that does kind of show why they're kind of everywhere, obviously, sometimes. It's,
Yeah.
I guess it seems like they're kind of less synced than usual.
Right. And just cross-referencing between seasons, like just seeing how many people are actually new. 1, 2.
At this point, Haber and Vera, I think, are the only two notable ones that have been on for at least a few years.
Like 3 or 4 new writers this year.
Jeez, that's quite a lot. That's quite a turnover. I think one of the problems is because of the movie and stuff, they've opened a lot of avenues. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of locations now that they have to cover. It's they kind of have a starting point. It's always good to have like a starting point. They have the friendship, you know, like they have like their Twilight's house. Usually, most episodes now start from her house. You know what I mean? That or now the school. I think the school's kind of taking over for her Twilight's house or castle.
Yeah. I guess the castle playset just wasn't selling well enough.
I guess not. They gotta just have. Do they have a school playset yet?
I don't know.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Allied forces have kept zone.
But I don't know. I think they've kind of lost that, or they're. Oh, he's dead too. Oh shoot. I'm just gonna make a run for it. I think what they've kind of lost hold of is you can have a momentous occasion without changing something really big. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Cutie Mark Crusaders getting their cutie marks was a big deal. It didn't change much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it didn't change locations or anything. I think for a while they're like, let's make something new, so they made like a whole school. Like, let's make something new, and like, oh, we'll make Twilight's Castle, you know what I mean? They kind of got a little...
Right.
They got a little too change happy or something, I don't know.
Looking for Toy Flutter.
Our victory is near.
Everything looks like a tank. I think it's kind of weird because they start a lot of stuff and don't finish it, you know what I mean?
Right.
We got like Starlight and Sunburst's parents, and then they kind of just left it there, you know what I mean? I think they need to have more episodes that are maybe two-parters, or you know what I mean? Have a little more substance to them.
Sort of, yeah.
What type of episode do you like the most? You know what I mean? You got like friendship lesson now sections. You got like partner episodes where, you know, they two of them go off and pick something?
I'm not really sure. Like, some of a lot of my favorites have been either something that kind of hits you in the feels, or something that's just kind of relatable, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I kind of got that slowly as well.
I think they need more feels episodes. They could easily do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Run, run! What would be a good feels episode, do you think?
But,
Maybe get a show background from Chrysalis.
I don't know. It's like with the feels episode. It's like you don't know going in that it's gonna be a feels episode. Just kind of just hits you. You know. I can't really figure it out.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, well, that was sudden.
I saw it coming. We're gonna take our point back. Yeah. I think, what? Do you think they're ever gonna do, like, do you think they're ever gonna do romance episodes?
I mean, they already kind of did with the Apple Parents episode. What was it? Perfect Pair.
Yeah, we got that.
They did Perfect Pair, we have Sugar Mac.
Yeah, we got Sugar Mac. Sugar Mac. We need more of that stuff, I think. That would be fun. Do you think, what if it was with the main six? What if it was one of them? Whoa.
They're never gonna do that.
Probably not, no. Would you, how would you think they would handle that anyways?
I don't know if they're gonna stay away from that too long because
You think they're gonna dabble into that eventually?
If at any point it'll be during like an epilogue.
They've kind of had that in Equestria Girls a decent amount. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, speaking of Equestria Girls, that is the thing I'm most excited for, the newest one, where they go to, humans go to Ponyland. Why have they not done that yet? I want that, now.
Too bad, you'll have to wait.
You can't make Meg! That's a Katusha!
I don't have to. They can.
Bad Katusha, bad. How long is it away? It's like a long ways away, isn't it?
Yep.
Like a year or something. It's like, what?
The light force appear to zone.
Like 2019, like,
Keep it up and victory.
how dare you tease us that much?
I mean, if that's supposed to be the last year of Gen 4 and probably the last of Equestria Girls, that is a decent way to go out.
But they just touched us, they scratched the surface. It better be the whole episode, dude. If they're gonna do it, they better get into that Ponyland within like 10 minutes, okay? And they better stay in that Ponyland the whole episode. That'd be amazing. kind of like they did with Starlight. But it's more funny, I think, when it might be more funny when a human comes to Ponyland.
Yeah.
Because ponies are more used to magic and stuff like that, whereas humans have no idea. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes.
Plus, it's a downgrade. It's not an upgrade. You know what I mean? Like coming to human land is an upgrade technologically wise. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like when somebody's thrown back in time more than forward in time. You know what I mean? Ta-da! We didn't die.
Yay!
We can go home, have tea and crumpets, because we're British. For Valentine. They, I wanna look, can you look that up? When is that coming up? They kind of had, like, the whole leak, they had, like, the whole little trailer or whatever at the, fire extinguishers, please.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, at Comic-Con. How did I do that? Okay. I need a justifier. I want that now. I'm just like, ugh. I want that. Ugh. That's really getting to me. That's like one of my. It's like the perfect episode idea. They better not mess that up. I'm more hyped about that than like Avengers.
They don't really have anything listed on it for Wikipedia other than 2019.
2019. 20, that's a whole year. It better be like December 2019. Or like January 2019. So it's like, we only have to wait like a couple more months.
You basically want to release like some. You basically want to release date similar to Forgotten Friendship.
Yeah, basically. I haven't been this hyped about Equestria Girls ever. You know, I've always been kind of like, yeah, it's pretty good, right? And then this is a good idea. This is good idea. I've never played this map. We're screwed. But we can Tokyo drift in this map, so we're good, guys. We all rock it in the 90s. Everyone got Don't hit me, don't hit me, Evo.
I'll be right back.
No, don't go. We have turn signals. Maximum speed. Ludicrous speed. This is an open market. I'm gonna die. First one to poke their ugly heads out gets a shell in it.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
We're just gonna sit at this park bench and cry.
Allied forces have captured a zone. We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Bye. Our screen. I'm a Kool-Aid man.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh shoot.
Our victory is near. The enemy has been destroyed.
Taking all our points.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
And back speed.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
You're back? Are you back? Whoa!
Yep.
What are you guys excited for most?
Huh?
What are you excited for most? I ranted about how I like the first three of those video episodes.
I don't know really.
Are you excited for the Equestrian Ghost?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we bit.
Certainly a lot to. There's certainly a lot they're going with.
He eluded me.
Seems the status of Connors is tricky.
Sorry, what, Alex? What did you say?
Certainly a lot they're putting in it. Seems the status of Connors is tricky.
They captured A! What are we doing?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh, okay. I can't drive, guys. I never passed my driver's test. Like drunk. And we're gonna go back to A. Go, go, go. Oh, I'm sorry. Winnie, by the way, that happens in real life. If you touch a car, it blows up. It sounds like you're not, the rest of the episodes this season won't be that great from what you made it sound like.
I haven't actually really read up ahead on what they're actually about.
Okay.
So I'm trying to go in blind.
I haven't either. That, yeah. That. Oh. You know where you're supposed to connect, check corners? I just go so fast through the corner that they just don't have time to respond. They're just like, whoa, what was that? I don't know. Must not have been important. There's horses, guys! Ponies! It's relevant, guys. There's stallions, whoa. Whoa. Oh shoot, artillery fire. Panic! Oh! It's like lightning, you can't strike twice in the same place. Let me just stand right here.
Strategic zones are captured.
You know what, I'm actually just running. They hit that house! They hit that man's house!
The map! Attention to the map!
There's no horse up there. I thought that might have been a horse for a second. It's a girl. No public safety! None for you! Can't see at night now either. The Kool-Aid Man again!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! I gotta do it again. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Let's go picnic. What's the menu say? What's the menu say? I'm pro Insien. The two is there. La. Oh! Oh shoot. Fred got a little sugar hat. Sure, something nice. Why am I doing this? Why am I going outside? That's scary. Oh yeah. I'm stuck.
Enemy forces can capture that zone. We're ahead of the enemy.
It's freaking like, it's like whack-a-mole. I go capture this, and I go capture that. Bad plane, bad plane. Oh. Wait, shoot, somebody shot me. Who's that? Who did that? Who did that? No!
Oh!
I didn't see him. How did I not see that guy? He's massive. He's got 3 turrets. You know what? I'm coming back for you. I'm coming to you. You can't hide. You can't space trees, alright? Look at my sick kit. Flares on, baby.
Pull up, pull up!
Nigel, hold on, Nigel. It's like, what are you doing? Nigel. We're taking B. Not for long.
Enemy forces have captured.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Well, I missed entirely. That was the worst bombing run I've ever done. Come back here, you. I have a machine gun. Oh, bad guy. Oh, shoot. Ah! Ah! Bad, bad, bad. We're leaking something. We're leaking several things. Leak. Fuel leak. 100%. I'm at. Let me. They've capped all the points. What happened? What's that noise?
Enemy forces have captured the zone.
There he is.
Allied forces have captured its zone.
C-130. Oh no, my worst nightmare, other airplanes. No, we're going in, Nigel. We can't pull up. Fail. Fail. Now. We were so young. We got it. No. Go. We can still win this, guys. We can still win this. It's not looking too hot. Oh shoot, that's a rock. We're good, we're a tank. Oh, he survived that. Come back here, you scoundrel. He's on fire. Yeah, die. I mean, cease to exist. Sarcasm, are you gone? Are you still here?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, I thought you left for some reason.
Nope.
Nah, he's still here, man.
Capturing the advantage.
Are they ever gonna make another My Little Pony movie in theaters?
I think they planned on doing one more movie. Don't know if it'll be theaters or direct to video though.
Hopefully it'd be theaters again. That'd be fun. I'd go
Yeah.
again. I tried to go to it more. I went to it like twice, I think, 3 times, I think. This one, the one that had just recently happened, but I tried. They might be a bit more confident next time too. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was a good movie. I think it was a good episode level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, not amazing episode, but good. There's lions. Do those count? Those aren't really ponies. There's like a hippogriff is kind of like a lion together, but it's kind of like several things. It's like a lion. What is it? A lion, a horse, and an eagle, right? Basically, technically.
Yeah.
Nah, they're taking what? Okay, we can't hold a point down. Every time I leave a point, somebody else takes it. Every time. I should be like.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
The enemy is preparing to barrage our squad. Out of my way. What if it's an Equestria Girls movie? What would you do then?
Not sure.
Go see it 5 times instead of 3, no.
I only saw the first movie once, but that's because I had to kind of budget things out.
Ooh.
Don't really have the money to see a movie a bunch of times.
Oh shoot, we're done for. That's nothing I need. We're dead. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Okay, we're good. Oh, baby. I was worried there for a second. Once I bounced the top off, I'm like, oh, here it is. This is the end. Look at that point! Oh my gosh! We're rich, guys. What are we gonna spend it on? Let's go to the casino. Dang it! We almost made more money there too. Artillery support! But yeah. Do you think we should call it a night, a stream?
Yeah, it's getting a bit late.
Yeah. We covered many topics today. We even went into a video game for the first time.
So I guess we're...
I don't know if we'll do this every time because I just kind of had artist block this time.
Huh. Weird.
It's good to have like something to fall back on.
Yeah, this is a good fallback. I can play other games too, like Minecraft and stuff. Minecraft's kind of a fun game. I don't know. We could try some other games too, if those, you know. I don't know what else are really. I mean, there's like. I don't know. It's kind of a weird balance. If we were doing something, we could do like we could all play Minecraft on a server. Ooh. And talk about stuff. That might be fun to do we could do stuff like that every once in a while, like every month or so. Maybe every 2 months or so.
Oh, see.
Or whenever I have artist block, because yeah.
We'll see.
You sometimes get that where you just really don't feel like drawing one day for some reason.
Weird.
Your brain just was like, I don't know. That's what my brain was doing today. It was just like, what? I have a lot of Japanese planes that I can make. I can test fly a good P-51. Here we go. Here you go, the one we were trying to draw today. This will be the last thing we do on the stream. Oh. Let's kill the engine and start it. Okay. Let's start her up. See the intake down there, that belly thing?
Uh-huh.
That opens and closes, I think, when you're throttling it. They need to take some more air into it. Oh, we ain't getting close yet. Watch me. Woo! This is Hawaii, by the way, Pearl Harbor. Yeah, threading the needle. Whoa! Can we make it? Can we make it? I don't know if we can make these.
Oh!
Oh. This is what Rainbow Dash would do. She would crash. Oh. Rip. Rip in peace. We can look at stupid planes too. We got like a spaceship looking one. XP 55. It's an experimental plane. Ah. Woo! That is a really slow roll. Can we make a do a loop? I kind of doubt it. Oh no!
Oh.
We're going 200. Sad days. We started like 3 feet off the ground. We would not have made that. We would not have made that. You can also do carrier takeoffs and stuff like that. Look at that man run. Look at him go. Are you ready, guys?
Yep.
Let's go. Let's not hit the tower. Woo. Oh, we're beautiful. Look at that. The square intake and everything. Combat flaps. Great. What an ugly plane. It's beautiful though. The guns sound amazing too. We got air brakes on this baby. Let's cut the wire. Let's go underneath the wire.
Oh!
Oh, jeez. Let's go underneath that crane. We can do that. That's easy. We got this. We got this. We got this. You gotta thread the needle. Uh-oh. Jeez. That was so close. Oh my gosh. We'll try to land on the deck. Oh yeah, let's just land. No. Oh. Whoa. We need smoke. We don't have smoke. Woo! Oh, that was important. We're gonna drop her on the deck. Coming in it hot. Oh, shoot. Perfect.
He's alive, Captain.
He's alive.
gonna be okay. We'll get to work in a half hour, so sorry.
I'll buff out those scratches for your captain. Shoot. We're damaging our own plane. Yeah, perfect. They fixed her up. We put a new landing gear on, a new prop. Everything's good. Like nothing happened. Yeah, but okay, guys. I think we should call it for tonight.
So I guess we're
Next week we'll get some art. We'll do art next week. Sorry, most of the time.
next week will be End and Friend, but as for what was our final thoughts on this one again?
What was that?
What was our final thoughts?
Go. Yeah.
Okay, but kind of just like, it's a flim-flam episode.
Could have been better.
Once they show up, you know what to expect.
It's basically could have been better.
Yeah.
We need something new in the mix. Yeah, gotcha. It's a flim flam episode, and we've gotten like 20 of them, so.
I'll say this though, it's at least a hint about the premiere.
Yeah.
Right.
Those were the best parts, or when it was like, you know. I think the best parts when it was just Twilight and Rarity, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So personally, so you thought it was a meh episode of Flim Flam. I thought it was. Yeah, it was one of the more lackluster of the episodes. It was fine. If it's bad, we'll tell you that it's bad. It's not a bad episode. But it wasn't something to write home about, you know what I mean?
Okay, but could have been better, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next week we will see you guys for The End and Friend. By the way, are those trains basically, are you basically gonna, what's your,
Think of that, man.
what's your sample drawings at this point? Are you gonna finish them, or?
We might finish them. I don't know. I'd probably restart them is the problem because the proportions are a little weird and stuff like that. Maybe I'll finish the P51 one or something like that because I like that one a little bit more. Hard to say. I don't know. If I get time, eventually I might finish it. It might end up doing what happened to the other stuff is I just didn't have enough time. This week is going to be really hectic for me, so it won't happen this week for sure. You know what I mean? I'll save it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. Alrighty then. Then I guess we'll see everyone next week for The End and Friend.
See you guys.
Later.